Hello and welcome back to the second half of play here at Southwest High School. You're watching FW Southwest Athletics on YouTube, covering every game. As long as you're watching, I'm here calling. Now out driving to the paint. Now trying to find it out, and whistle's blown before it even happens. As Raiders are going to force a turnover, trying to drive their way back into this one. If you haven't been watching it, and you're just checking in now, it's 40-6. Everman is up after 2 quarters of play. Jai Odom struggling with this one, kind of showing the ball off to our opponents. They have not hesitated to poke it away and get rid of her game. Everman wins the call there. They said it's knocked out on Janaya. Now a shot from the free throw line. Raiders fighting to get this one, and the Bulldogs keep it alive. Good ball movement as they swing it out to the right, now into the middle, to the key, throws it up, and that one's a little too high. All smiles, though, from the Bulldogs, as Harley Clark's going to lose it. Nyodam calling for a screen. She's going to get it now to the corner, throws up a shot while in the air. This one's taken back. Now to the corner. She was open, but they're going to drive in anyways. Back with the rebound, the shot, and that one's good from Dangerfield. Her now is the 7, as the Bulldogs have a 36-point lead here in the third. Now 2 out to the left. Good movement as he tries to set a screen, but doesn't fool anyone. Janaya trying to come in to help and barely able to avoid the timer, but this one's going to come back to haunt them. Back the other way, going to throw up a shot. Renaya Lewis trying to come in with a big block. But as Dangerfield read that pretty perfectly, went up with the right-handed layup, forcing the contact. And it's going to send her to the line. She nails her first. She's been pretty consistent from the line so far. And here comes her second of her 2 shots. That one off the rim and out. Not going to come to too much of an advantage for them, however, as Alvarez knocks down 2 more. She now has 12 on the night. Now coming up. That one's going to roll out of bounds. As they bring in a sub here for Dangerfield. Dangerfield checks out with 8 to her name. Yana Alvarez has been pretty much the player of the game, as Larissa finds her 5th and 6th points of the night. Same amount as this Southwest offense. Now she's going to save this one. It's taken right back. Janaya trying not to give up on it. And a little bit of contact to the hoop. That's going to give her her 3rd foul of the game. Now with more fouls than points. And she's going to check out accordingly. And her second one is good. Now with 14, Yana Alvarez. She almost forces a steal there. That'd be her 5th on the night. And that one's good for 2 from mid-range, Larissa Prosto. Now to Shockley. Back out to the top. Stewart to Shockley. Shockley not able to hold on to it, trying to avoid the trap. And it works again for the Bulldogs. Yana Alvarez now out to the paint. Tipped out, and Everman's going to keep hold of this one. Melissa Gutierrez and Trinity Mitchell checking out of this one. Now some good ball movement. Try to switch things up here from the top of the key. Throws up a shot, surprisingly close from the way she was falling. And Chiza looks a little shaken up. Now gonna draw the foul. That one on Yana. Her first. Excuse me, her second. Wow. And this one's getting out of control a little bit. And Traveling is going to save it for the Raiders. Now, I just want to talk about the superstar, Yana Alvarez. And they're going to call it a quick timeout here. Going to get a 30-second timeout. But Yana Alvarez, looking just at last year, she led the team in field goal percentage, 35 from the field. And then this year, she hasn't stopped that train whatsoever. She now leads the team in both points and steals. She's on her way to a triple-double, currently with 5 steals. Last year, she led the team with an average of 12 points a game and 3.5 steals. Now avoiding pressure, throws up one off the glass. But fighting for it, and that's going to be jump ball. And Everman's going to keep hold of it. Now to the hoop, gonna throw one up, and Southwest comes down with it. Trying to just beat the 8-second timer. And the Rizzler's defense has just been phenomenal. Down underneath the basket. Southwest gonna lose it once again. Sierra to inbound. Now a shot. A long two, but they can't get it to go. Stewart back the other way. Traveling is the call. And saying this one's gone out of hand is an understatement. Shot for two, gonna bounce over the basket and out of bounds. Denisha Stewart driving to the right side, gonna find Hill. And that one's the jump ball. Of course, she's able to get rid of it. Now gonna bounce in. Evan Hill gonna check out. Pass around, Stewart trying to look for an opening. Now into the basket, and the put back. Kiana Hall throws up two more. She has four. Now the leading scorer for Southwest, responsible for half of their points. Now to the corner, Yana with a big statement. She knocks that one out of bounds. Now trying to work around. Throws up a shot for three. And she's all over it tonight. She has 16, Yana Alvarez. And that one's taken right from the hands of Renaya. Now driving to the hoop. She's going to change her mind. And get that one. Yana trying to climb over to get the ball. And it's going to be a foul.